Our broadcast of FIBA basketball. We've got a group play game just moments away. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. It's Slovenia taking on USA. Taking a look at USA, this is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And now talking about how things are going for Slovenia. They were victorious in their first of 2 group stage games.
Yeah, so in this FIBA tournament, winning both group stage games is big. You finish first, plus you get a good seed in the final round.
One giant difference between FIBA and NBA rules, you only get 5 fouls in international play.
Yeah, it's 6 in the NBA. And so the big difference to me, if you get 2 fouls before halftime, you're probably sitting the rest of the half.
Great open look there.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Flagg. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. You know, one thing that successful international teams tend to have, multiple guys who can switch and guard different positions.
And B.A., the NBA has followed that suit lately as well, but it's key in FIBA. Whether you are in man-to-man or zone, not worrying about matchups after a screen is a major advantage.
Here's Boozer. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Doncic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. Edwards pulls it in.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. All right, how would you describe Slovenia's style of play?
Well, I'd say they're very team-oriented. They play with pace, and they move the ball really well.
Now here's Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Slovenia again missing. And here's USA. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. For 3, Dragic drills it from deep.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now Edwards to the middle. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Şengün. And Slovenia has a basketball culture that dates back quite a few years.
Yeah, basketball was introduced to Europe in 1921, but Slovenians have been playing something similar called kerfball starting in 1905, well over a century ago.
Čančar's checked in for Slovenia. USA on D. They trail by 1. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Over Doncic. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 7.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Here's Čančar. Pass to Şengün. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Slovenia. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
4 on the clock. Here's Dragic. Rebound USA.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That one goes. Count it.
Yes, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
Shoots from 12. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. USA out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And the second quarter getting started here in the group play portion of the FIBA tournament. And from what we've seen from USA, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Slovenia trails by 3. Dragic outside. There's a screen. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop them?
Halliburton looking for an opening. To the wing on the left. The 17-footer. And Pavlovic pulls it down.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
For Slovenia, they won their last contest, that game against Puerto Rico. Halliburton comes to help. Slovenia working the ball around now. Here's Dragic. Rebound USA. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Thompson with a screen. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. To the inside. To the middle. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. USA leading by 5. Pass to Halliburton. Thompson, a screen on Dragic. Halliburton left side. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And it's Slovenia with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shoots a fadeaway. No good off the glass.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys. Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
And it's Slovenia with the ball. Following the three-pointer by USA. Pass to Dragic. 1:24 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot to stop the drought. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. USA leading by 8. Halliburton outside. Here's Boozer, defended by Dragic. Pass the flag, fires the 3, and again USA with the triple.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now a timeout called by Slovenia.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Dragic. 56 seconds left to play in the half. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Şengün. They need this. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Şengün. Doncic has gotten a second bucket on the night. Doncic against Halliburton. Outside Edwards. From downtown, Edwards on target.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Halliburton. Can't connect from 14. And so it's USA going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action with the third quarter just now underway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Slovenia trails by 12. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. 5 on the clock. Puts up a three. That shot off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Halliburton drives. Here's Boozer. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Dragic outside. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Slovenia working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2. It's Edwards with the ball for USA. They set the screen. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Slovenia. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the three-pointer goes.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Halliburton following the three-pointer by Slovenia. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And USA leads by 12.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Kicks it to Doncic. Şengün, the screen. Here's the three. And he converts the layup.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
USA leading by 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Here's Halliburton. The shot that time not on target.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes. USA foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Clock at 6. From the arc. No good on the shot. And so here's USA. It's a 10-point game. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Pass to Doncic. Slovenia again missing. USA leading by 13. Back to Halliburton. Now Edwards. Boozer passes to Edwards. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
44 seconds left in the third. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Doncic. Shoots. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Doncic has got 7. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Again, Doncic missing. And so it's USA with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More 2K action in just a moment. Welcome back, folks, for our fourth and final quarter of FIBA Group Play coverage. USA leading by 16. There's a screen. Pass to Boozer. Castle outside. He shoots it. And the rebound goes to Slovenia. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Şengün, no good. Şengün's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Over to the left wing. Here's Flag outside. Fires in the triple. And USA leads by 19.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defense.
Şengün, the screen. Boozer grabs the board.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. Because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
To the left side wing. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Castle. Oh, swiped away. Over to the wing. Pass to Cancar. Slovenia working the ball around now. Wing shot on the way. Rebound USA. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Castle outside. They set the pick from behind the arc. No good that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out left to the wing. To the paint. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Slovenia. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sail.
Slovenia making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Slovenia. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. To stop the drought, buries the jump shot.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Pass the flag. Back to Edwards. Fade away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Dragic outside. And here's Edwards. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Şengün with a steal. Over to the left wing. Dragic outside. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And Halliburton has got the ball here for USA. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Doncic. Şengün, a screen on Haliburton. Doncic on the wing, defended by Haliburton. Clock at 4. Doncic, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Haliburton outside. Takes a 3. That shot, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And so USA takes the win.
What an outstanding start for them in group play. 1 win away from being first on the table.
Yeah, with just 2 group stage contests, every game is a must-win.
And I think they did a great job playing with energy, setting the tone for the rest of this FIBA tournament. They made a statement. They'll be a team to deal with.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.